Okay. Okay. Make sure everything's correct. Hello? Okay. Well, I am back with some more Final Fantasy 14 main series quest. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish it in this stream or not, but if I do, I plan on doing some more of the role quests. We know the Fiend was headed north. That still leaves a lot of ground for you to cover. We need a way to conduct that search more efficiently. Do you have any ideas? I know people who may have seen something. In other words, we seek help from the locals? If you think it best, then very well. So where to, then? The great work in the encampment at the Hamsa Hatchery. If those places are up to the north, then the people there may indeed have seen something. Very well, I will head to the great work and leave the encampment to you. I think that big fiery beam of light that I saw last stream, I think that's the fire Archfiend. Really makes sense. Last patch we fought the wind and earth one, right? I'm going down here. In here? No, over here. Saw the light over at the Barflow remnants too, did you? We've sent scouts to investigate, but they've yet to report back. We will continue to keep watch here, but if you learn anything, be sure to let us know. I have a bad feeling that they're dead. Or will be about to be dead. These fishermen saw a fiend emerge from the Barflow remnants before heading north, you say? I saw what I thought was a ball of flame flung from the explosion, but now I wonder. It flew north in the direction of the Kadga? If it is in fact a fiend, then we have trouble in our hands. We must remain vigilant. I didn't expect to have to go straight to talking to him. I presume you've come to investigate the explosion at the Barflow remnants as well. I've yet to ascertain precisely what happened. Is there any information you can share with us? Probably an Archfiend. A fiend emerged from the explosion and flew towards Kadga? By the sisters, had I learned of this sooner, never mind, there is no time to waste. Get a closer look at you. God, he still does not look good. Confound it, we were so concerned with the explosion that we failed to recognize that the threat had not yet passed. We must alert command at once and instruct the people to seek shelter. I'll go and see if the fiend is there. But there's no telling what manner of enemy this may be. I've fought tougher. Then again, you are more than capable of defending yourself. As you wish, we will leave this in your hands. The Giant Skull grounds are situated at the base of Kadga. I myself am not familiar with the mountain paths, but the quarry workers are bound to know many. The Tanner, for instance, he has worked there the longest. Go well, my friend, and may the sisters keep you. Miss when there was a Doom Tower over there. Everything looks alright, nobody's panicking. You want to climb Khadga? You couldn't have chosen a worse time. There was an earthquake earlier, and it triggered a rock slide. I'm afraid the main path to the summit may be blocked. But if you're determined to go, then I suggest you speak to Sramuel. He climbs like a langer and might know some other way up, if not the gentlest. Why would I do that? I have a way to fly. How to reach the top of Khadga? After what has happened, that should be the last place anyone sane would want to be. But yes, I am familiar with another route that should still be passable. Was once afraid of heights, you see, and used it to build up my courage. Though I cannot say I have the courage to brave it under these conditions. I'll take you to where the route starts, but no further, alright? Sure. Okay, let's see. This must be voiced.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
We were too late. The vault has been destroyed. The
Oh no.
alchemical furnace with it. This
That
was their
mean...
true objective, to deny us entry into the void.
So we don't have our entry anymore?
Kanyatso and Ajdaya's eye were a diversion. A means to detain us in Garlemald, while they went to work here. To reduce the vault to rubble. That which you hunt is no ordinary foe. Have care.
Wait. It's... She didn't sound right. I might be overthinking it, but I think she's... metaphorically has a gun to her head and she's being forced to lie.
Such an exquisite sight. The canvas of vibrant colors. As was our world, too, once.
Are you the one who destroyed the treasure vault?
I am. Rubicante, the archfiend of fire.
He seems reasonable.
A monster in flesh. Yet in spirit, I remain a man. A prisoner of the past. Such tears I wept when darkness consumed the world. Until Lord Golbez came and spoke of salvation. Thus do I walk proudly at his side, to see his dream fulfilled. Your heart is pure. For benevolent cause you seek the dragon.
Yes, of course.
But I cannot allow you to have it. Cannot allow you to interfere. If you would continue, then there is but one recourse.
He makes it sound like Gulbas is trying to
I
fix
shall
their
await you at the
world.
summit. Come, mortal. Come and weigh your righteousness against mine.
Mount ordeals. Is this a regular trial or is it a duty? Yep, it's a trial. Oh, I forgot to get rid of this. Hopefully this doesn't take long. What are these plants? Blue flowers. Porcelain green. Okay. We need 2 healers, a tank, and another DPS. I find the look of this amusing. Is it like it when we get to this one over here? Yep. I wonder if I should go check on that auction that I put up last night. Well, might as well try. Says I'm still selling 1 item. $250. Yeah, there we go. Maybe I'll go check out the other... No. There we go. There goes my plans. Well, plan B, I mean. Because plan A, I'm doing. Mount ordeals.
You stayed the course, as I knew you would. As too will I. Come!
Oh no. Please, people are saying that, like, please don't die. Oh no, is this hard?
No equal. The glory of fire. Flames to lick your heels.
I'll go over here.
Dark flames to me. Naught but ash will remain. Flames to lick your heels.
My... Okay, looks like I'm safe. Oh no, no, I'm not.
Flames to me. Naught but ash will remain. show you real flame. You've strength worthy enough of pride. But will it be enough? I am one with the flame.
Oh damn, he grew a wing.
You are the first to behold this form. The flames rise higher. Look now on my essence made pure. Destruction incarnate. To ashes with you.
Pretty sure I wasn't standing anything.
Come, O dark.
Wait for this to leave.
I shall tear you asunder!
I'm just dying a lot with this boss.
Flames to lick at your heels. Dark flames to me!
Oh, but that didn't move in enough time. I'm dead.
Lord, my ash will remain. Destruction incarnate! The flames rise higher!
Is no one going to use Limit Break 3?
To ashes.
Yeah, someone is.
asunder!
There we go. I died a lot, but at least we didn't all wipe. The hell did I get 2-player commendations? I died a lot of times.
It seems I was a step too slow.
It's okay, I handled it. He just sounds tired.
To defeat all of us archfiends, you are strong indeed.
Why do you fight? What is it that you wish to save?
You would know your enemy's heart.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Very well. It bleeds more than you can ever understand. But I will speak, and you will listen, and learn how all began.
Flashback time.
How long has it been since the world was undone? Since light and life gave way to darkness and undeath? Since we were reduced to beasts befouled, squabbling over what scant ether remains?
Who the hell is this guy?
But you are different. You remember who you were, and the paradise for which you fought. That world will never be ours again. But we need not suffer in this purgatory of death and rebirth forever. Join me, and together we shall seek the promised land.
Is the promised land the source?
There is no hope, no freedom from the wheel. You speak a fantasy.
I speak truth. The Ascian's revelation. There are other worlds than this. Ours is but one of 14.
I mean, he's not wrong, but who told him this?
Whispers we hear, born of a neighboring reality.
Oh, they listened in. Did they listen in while on the
A reality
first?
to which we may journey, if we can but break down the barrier that divides us.
You meant it then. We will take this world as our own. Count me in.
In return for your strength, I offer you opportunity to pursue your own ends in service to a greater cause. A glorious kingdom of light, wherein all may know death's sweet embrace.
Are they talking about the first? You would assume they'd be talking about the source, but they're talking about the glorious kingdom of light. And as far as I know, the first is still engulfed in light. That's still being fixed.
And thus did we begin our great work.
You intend to forsake the 13th and conquer the source?
No source. Okay, never mind.
Just so.
I think it would have been
Our
interesting
home
if we
is a
went to the
lost
first.
cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
You served Golbez of your own volition.
As atonement for my failures, I tried to be a hero. Tried to stop the war. But I could not.
So in turn you wage another.
A means to a final end. The wheel of depravity must be broken. Even the most exalted succumb. We eat and deepen the stain upon our souls, until only the hunger remains. Is this to be our fate for all eternity?
I don't know. About this and a great many things. But I do know that it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. Not everything need be a trade. This I learned from the people of this world. Even without a contract, without any expectation of personal gain, they labor for one another.
Yep.
I didn't understand it at first, and perhaps I still don't. But if I'm to achieve something, I'd rather do it their way. Else I am already a hunger-maddened beast.
Perhaps we have indeed surrendered to the hunger after a fashion.
I like that. I like this Arc Fiend.
Make for our moon. There you will find both Lord Golbez and your dragon.
Why are you telling us this?
To be so viciously slandered. Pride demands I prove my virtue at the last.
I like Rubicante.
And perhaps your own will resonate with his, and draw forth that singular jewel which abides deep within his heart. A desire which lies beyond his quest to free us from our purgatory. A desire all his own.
You only got a few minutes of him, and I don't want him to go. Okay, I hope this is not the end of this patch. My inquiries delayed me. I'm not accustomed to conversation. But I'm glad I arrived in time to speak with Rubicante. As much as I understand his motives, I believe there's a better way. Yours. The future you strive for is one I wish to see. And I want to know why I feel this way. Why this fire burns in my breast. Oh. This quest, I feel like this quest is the last quest of this patch. It has question marks. Gods revel, lands tremble. Yep. There's nothing more for us here. What of Al-Zadal's legacy? Has there been word from Ishtola and the others? A very weird message from Ishtola. I see. Frustrating perhaps, but better that the gate be destroyed than used to unleash more void scent. We should return to Magaduta and rejoin the others. After hearing what Rubicante had to say, why would they close it? Why not just take control of it? Okay. It seems the others are already inside. Let's join them. It's good to see you both returned, hale and whole. Your friends arrived not long ago and are already with the satrap. Shall I show you in? Of course. Is this voiced? I think it's voiced.
Thank goodness you're both all right. Unfortunately, we have nothing further to report apart from the loss of the gate.
You did not sound alright.
Tell us, how did you fare on the mountain?
You did not sound alright when you gave us that message.
Golbez aspires to deliver void scent unto the source, where they may die and return to the life stream to be reborn.
Far be it from me to deny them, but the cost to our people would be beyond unconscionable.
Indeed, void scent themselves are inherently dangerous. Never mind the chaos sure to follow should the barrier twixt our worlds be shattered. 'Twould be naught less than a calamity.
We can't let that happen.
Certainly not. That said, our task has been rendered rather difficult.
We need to go to the 13th moon.
Indeed. Rubicante hath deprived us of a means to cross into the void.
Vitra has to open up one.
Kenyatso's faint. That was doubtless what he meant when he said his part was done.
Golbez sacrificed 2 archfiends just to stop us. He must need more time to break the barrier to our world.
Then the days ahead will be critical. We must find a way back to the 13th.
We could employ another Atomos, but that approach would only be viable if we found another planar fissure. An unlikely prospect.
We
Better
have
we
Vitra.
explore other avenues. If you will excuse my absence, I shall return to Sharlayan to look for information.
By all means. Meanwhile, I shall seek the counsel of our alchemists.
Time is of the essence, so wish me luck.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll see you in several months from now, when the next patch hits.
I'm no scholar. I'll find another way to keep myself busy here.
Ishola alone will be a more match for those tomes.
I don't doubt it. She's a veritable researcher of light.
Researcher of light.
Zero. May we call upon thee when next we venture unto the 13th.
Aye. And in case you're wondering, I won't ask for further payment. I will go for myself, to try and understand why I spoke the words I said to Rubicante. And the fire I felt within, when you all came to my aid in Garlemald.
Oh, she's doing her hat thing again.
While our esteemed sorceress battles her tomes, let us see to our own affairs.
I will not fail you again, sister.
And is that the end of the patch? Yep, seems like it. Well, not fully, but still. Before you leave, I would once more express my gratitude. By your hand has Thavnir been saved yet again. Well, before you delivered my people, you helped me rediscover hope. When the sight of my sister's eye left me bereft and adrift for a time. We may have lost a gate in Azadal's legacy, but there must be another way to travel to the void, and together we will find it. For now, I bid you rest and recover your strength. I too shall have my vessel improved ahead of our next foray. To achieve his ends, Gobuz has sacrificed his 4 generals. Such a ruthless foe is unpredictable in the extreme. But no matter what he plots, we shall do our utmost to see what he does, that he does not succeed. Yes. Oh, we're getting a meanwhile without the meanwhile. You know, I'd never bothered to look up in the void. Meanwhile on the moon in the 13th. There we go, we got a meanwhile. Oh, there she is.
Cagnazzo and Rubicante have joined with the Great Flow. In this world, 'tis the ravenous who are useful.
This whole plot seems like an Ascian plot to continue the rejoining. There must be a few Ascians that still want rejoinings to happen.
You are fine pawns, my archfiends, and you have played your parts to perfection. But with the goal in sight, I need no minions to do my bidding. Hereon, I shall walk alone.
It's been there for like thousands of years. So that's what the 13th looks like. So if the 13th has a moon, does every other shard have a moon? That's like a reflection?
At long, long last, the end draws nigh. The end to life on that star, and the end to my suffering.
Beyond closed gates await your foe, where no path leads and none may go. Okay. Yeah, does every shard have its own moon like the sources? Because it had a big crater in it with cracks just like our moon. Now let's see. Shattered pasts once more. Okay. We go do that side quest thing to learn more about the Archfiends. And then I will do the roll quests. But before I do, I want to take a quick little break. Okay. So I'll be... back real soon. Okay, I'm back. Time to continue. You know, I finished this quest a few days ago, and I knew for a fact that there'd be more. Ah, if it isn't Mistress Davel, since last we spoke, I've continued keeping an eye on the void scent. While the creatures have given me no reason to believe that they pose a danger, the rest of them remain at large. My fellows and I have yet to come by any eyewitness information. With their forms being what they are, they cannot have gotten far. Of course, it would make our search easier if they were likewise drawn to Razat-Han. My other selves have been telling me about their adventures. Truly, your world is a fascinating place. Your world is fascinating too. So you've enjoyed hearing my tales? I would be glad to share more with you. Once I've found the rest of me, that is. The others have more knowledge of mighty void scent, you see. This sensation. Could it be? Yes, I feel them. The rest of myself. They're very close now. There's 4 of them, unless I'm mistaken, they're somewhere in the city. Please find them for me, but that I might be whole again. As before, by way of payment, they will tell you about powerful void scent and their pasts. Now, the nearest appears to be this way. Perhaps that's a good place to start. The rest of his fellows have appeared in the city? Then you had best track them down. Judging by the direction, I expect the nearest one is in Dharma. I leave the creatures in your capable hands. Of course you do. Oh. There's one over here. Let's go to the big one first. Let's do this one. The rest of me are here too? What a relief. I was taking in the sights in a village nearby when I realized I had become separated. I'm glad I decided to follow the clamor and head to the city. There's so many mortals here, so many beautiful buildings. I like the heck eyes. Father, what is this building? This, my boy, is the resting place of the great Al-Zadal. Centuries ago, he journeyed here from the mainland and helped to end the war between the Matanga tribes, and actually laid the foundation for the nation of Razat-Han. So it's thanks to him that we all get along? A tomb, a place for mortals to remember their dead. It calls to mind people from my own past. My mother, who died in the Contra Memoria, and the ones who laid her to rest. Your mother, okay. Well, I understand the Hectai is just an amalgamation of multiple void scent, from what I understand. Long, long ago, there lived 2 powerful mages. It was said that none could match their might, yet they nevertheless continued to hone their skills at their training grounds, atop a peak called Mount Ordeals. One of these is Rubicante, isn't it? One day, fell fiends began attacking villages unprovoked. Upon hearing the grim tidings, the mages came to a resolution. Through years of training, we have mastered our flames. It's time for us to employ them for the salvation of the world. Unless Rubicante is an amalgamation of both the twins. So it was that the pair descended the mountain and set about vanquishing the fiends. Just that one left. Leave it to me. No, don't. Please don't hurt her. Don't hurt my mother. Hectai said something about their mother. Is that the Hectai? Your mother? Oh, yeah, definitely. Please save her, I beg you. What do I do? It seems I have no choice. He is Rubicante. What? She's turned into a crystal. And his twin brother is dead. I said that I would save the world, but I couldn't even save a single life. His tail is so small. The flames were meant to be like the sun. They were meant to protect, to keep warm and light the way, and yet... In his great fury at his failings, the mage's face turned red as a ruby. Thus did the girl choose to call him Rubicante. Yep. Mage returned to his mountain, where he buried his comrade. On the gravestone he etched words of admonishment and continued his training alone. One day, when visiting his comrade's grave, he found that a familiar crystal had been left there. Its presence lifted a great weight off his chest. Without words, it told him that the girl was grateful for what he did. That day he regained something he had lost, and ascending the mountain once more, he embarked upon a journey, determined to use his powers for good. As sad as it is to lose a precious life, it's sadder still to lose one's purpose. Mount Ordeals had been swallowed up by darkness, and his comrade's grave with it. But wherever Rubicant may be, I like to believe that the little girl still remains in his heart. Well, it's past time I rejoined the others. It was nice talking to you, mortal. I like these Hectais. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this as auto. What business does a mortal have with me? I'm here to find you. So the rest of me are safe? Thank goodness, it was worth risking myself to let the others escape. No sooner had we arrived in this world than we were attacked by fearsome creatures of stone. I drew their attention, and after scrambling hither and yon, managed to get myself to safety. But to so jealously guard treasure, you mortals must truly be fond of it. Lo, there's another place for storing it, right there. It's mountain after mountain of treasure in there. We must need to find the coffers that act as portals. And then survive the guardians and deadly fiends? I don't like our chances with just the three of us. Are they planning on robbing a bank? Less of us means a bigger share for each. Exactly, besides, what's an adventure without a little danger? I'm really not sure about this. To willingly throw oneself into danger, it's truly a strange mortal quirk. Unlike your kind, we voids are quite risk-averse. For instance, we wouldn't think to challenge a stronger being. Except for him, perhaps. An odd fellow who loved fighting for its own sake. Kaganazo? His name was Kaganazo, and there was nothing he feared in his domain. Employing deception, he trapped his foes and drowned them in the bottomless mire. It mattered not how strong they were, all fell before him. Yet despite his victories, he never felt truly satisfied. And through a chance meeting, he would learn the reason why. He tried taking on Golbez. That you should repel my attack. You're tougher than I expected. To whom do I speak? I'm Kaganazo, and I'll bet you're the one they say is seeking out the strong. Well, if it's the battle you want, then you need look no further. Lest you misunderstand, I do not desire fruitless battle. On the contrary, 'twould seem that it is you who seek out the strong. Why? When you're hungry, you devour. It doesn't matter who. Your luck ran out when you strolled into my domain. None would so risk themselves simply because of an empty stomach. Nay, my friend, the source of your hunger lies elsewhere. How did he get to the moon? None would so risk themselves simply because of an empty stomach. Nay, my friend, the source of your hunger lies elsewhere. What is this ether? So pure and sublime. There's so much of it I'm ripe to burst. And yet, I still don't feel satisfied. Do you see, 'tis not for ether that you thirst, but battle. You'll not quench this thirst with stagnant swamp water. Nay, not save that of a raging torrent will sate you. What do you mean? There's no joy to be had in ensnaring your quarry. For victory to have savor, you must place yourself in the midst of danger. If you join me, I shall see to it you never want for dread foes to grant you satisfaction. What say you? Why do I feel as though I've remembered something important? Whoever you are, I would know more. And thus did he find a place to belong, upon the fine line that divides the devourer and the devoured. If he could do battle with just one worthy foe, he told himself, he could go to his rest forever satisfied. From that day forth, Kaganazo tirelessly sought out those who might be able to best him, each time hoping for bliss, but knowing that, like as not, disappointment ultimately awaited. He sounds a lot like Xenos. Wouldn't be surprised if that's like a shard of Xenos. A yearning so strong, nothing else matters. Do you have such a thing driving you too, mortal? Looking back, it was extremely reckless of me to come to this world. But it was worth every bit of danger, and more. Oh, I can't wait to share my experiences with myself. I'll be on my way now. Thanks for coming to find me. Just 2 more. You've been looking for me, you say? Sorry for the trouble. I found a place with beautiful water and thought I'd have a rollick, but ended up being washed away. I tried to get upstream, swimming against the flow, and had managed to come this far when you appeared. After all that effort, I'd like nothing more than to reunite with my other selves. But if you've been promised a tale, then you shall have one. Nothing but small fry. See that mortal there? He fished me up, but promptly released me while calling me a hideous slug. I don't know what that was about, but it worked out well enough. Oh, to be out in the open sea and catch something big. But until I can afford a halfway decent rod, I'll just have to pull up with this tired old fishing hole. I know the feeling well, the desire to chase after big fish. I used to be a fisherman too, you see, together with my brother. But the Contra Memoria wreaked havoc on the ocean's ether, and nary any fish remained to be caught. Each morning we would wake up not knowing whether we'd have food to fill our bellies. Which one's this going to be about? Is it Cagniato? Because we didn't get the non-voiced version story of him. On a day like many before, we were waiting in vain for a bite. My brother's face was fixed in a grimace, and I assumed he was cursing the war in his mind. But it turned out he was thinking about something else altogether, and when he finally spoke, the frustration was plain in his voice. Even if they were fish to catch, is this how I'm going to live out my days? Sitting endlessly with a pole in my hand? It's like dying a slow death, and I can't take it anymore. More so than our privation, it was the mundane, unchanging nature of our lives that bothered him. In the next instant, he blurted out, "That's it. If there's a war, I'm going to fight too. That way I won't be bored, at least." Yeah, Cagniazo. Wait. You said that he was your brother. So this Hektai is that one. And the one where we learn about Rubicante, that Hektai was the little girl. Because the Hektai talked about their mother. And just like that, he threw aside his rod and set off, right into the thick of the conflict. Damn it, Memoriat of Darkness. Memoria to the light. It's over. Memoria to fisherman. Who the hells are you? That's definitely Cognizio from what we learned. He beat someone up and nothing but... He beat someone up and who had a great sword and armor and nothing but his fisherman gear. Whoever you are, I'm in your debt. Having exhausted my powers, I was all but defeated, but now none remain to oppose me here. Perhaps you would consider serving me. We would be well rewarded, of course. I could grant you riches, castles. He's gonna fight him too. Yep, thought so. What's the meaning of this? Weren't you a friend? Friend? I'm just after some excitement. So come on, give it to me. I kinda like him. And he beat someone in armor with a, No, he lose? Oh, he beat him. Looks like he's just tired. There you are, thank heavens. What were you thinking, taking on Memoriates with your bare fists? However strong you may be, you're lucky to be alive. Alive? Yes, I've never felt so alive. Where are you going? No more chasing small fry for me. From now on, I'm going to live for the thrill of battle. I'll seek out those stronger than me, and I'll give them all a taste of my fist. Never have I felt so alive as I did, risking life and limb, he said as he strode away, never to return. Sometime afterwards, a rumor reached me of a fearsome warrior. The man would arrive unannounced on the battlefield, trounce anyone and everyone indiscriminately before disappearing again. That's like, it's right for a comedy. Cagnazzo, he was called, and cursed for a feral dog. That was enough for me to know that my brother still lived. It was only when I became void sent that I came to understand my brother, to understand the emptiness he felt in his mundane life. It inspired me to want to break free from my unchanging existence, and instilled in me a longing for this world. And for all his quirks, he was a good and kind brother, always looking out for me and helping me with my fishing. Like everyone, he must have turned into a void scent. If he had the chance to come here, I believe he would have found a purpose in life. A proper one. I'm sorry, but I killed him. Thanks to you, I could relive those old memories. And with that, I had best go and join my other selves. Be seeing you. Okay, last one is over there. How the hell am I not attuned to this? I am surprised. I could have sworn I was attuned to all of them. Where is it? There it is. Before I talk to you, I am getting the thing. There we go. This next one we should be learning about Rubicante and how the Golbez met him. What? I'm calling me, you say? I can appreciate my separation anxiety, but I answer to no one, not even myself. I am my own master, and I do what I like, when I like. I will rejoin the others at my own leisurely pace. Mortals, on the other hand, always seem to be busy at work. Short as your lives are, one would think you'd spend more time on leisure. You're truly strange creatures. Still burning strong, just like the start of the experiment. Goodbye to sisters, but tending the flame is mind-numbing work. Someone has to do it, I suppose, but I just wish it wasn't me. Tending the flame, that reminds me of a void scent I once knew. He watched over a beacon fire, seeing to it that it remained ever lit. Unlike that mortal, however, he did it of his own volition. Such an act served no practical purpose in our world. Even if day and night existed, we voidsent don't rely upon light. Yet he persisted. Though perplexed by his curious ritual, I somehow found myself helping him with it. Rubicante was his name, and he went about his task dutifully. Others mocked him for his meaningless act. But it must have held some manner of meaning to him, and so when I chanced to find the beacon guttered out, I made certain to let him know. For time out of mind, his routine continued uninterrupted until that fateful day when he met Golbez. I see flames dancing in the distance. Who should I find tending it but a mage of considerable might? Such power surely can do more than keep a beacon lit. My flames serve not to smite others, nor to sate my hunger. In what purpose do they serve? I cannot say for certain, but to simply behold this flame somehow sets my heart at ease. I see, 'twould seem you lacked power to comprehend the feelings engraved upon your soul. But such a lack is readily rectified. finest warmth, invigorating and comforting. Where have I felt it before? Of course, the sun, that which once shone its light upon creation. Though it would set, never did it fail to rise again. And like the sun, my flames must never die. So that is the way of it. Through your flames, you sought to recreate the sun's journey, to recreate the world as it was before. Who are you? Who could unearth memories buried in the deepest recesses of my heart? It matters not who I am, or what I seek to do. Join me, and together we shall banish the darkness, and see that the sun rises again. According to the mysterious night, the price to save the world was dear. The inhabitants of the neighboring reality must be sacrificed, to which Rubicant replied, I have sworn to use my powers to save the world. If innocent souls must be consumed by my flame, then I shall bear responsibility for the sin. Thus did he choose his path, of his own volition, and his spirit lives on in me, as an undying flame. I feel like this is just an Ascian who's still staying true to the plan of rejoinings. A world engulfed in darkness has become the norm for me, but since coming here and basking in the sun, I have been reminded of all that we had lost. I understand Rubicante better now. Understand why he was willing to sacrifice all to restore the world to the way it was. To him, it was worth the price. Well, I must say, it felt great to take a squirm down memory lane. With that, I shall now rejoin the others of my own volition, of course. Okay, I found Last of the Void Scent. I really like these additional supplemental quests. Give us a little bit more backstory on the Archfiends and more about Golbez. Okay, up here. One, two, three. Is this all of them then? I guess we'll find out. If it's not all of them, then there'll be more in the next patch. You did it. You found all of me. I trust I upheld my part of the bargain and told you about more mighty void scent? Yep, you did. I learned about the past of Kaganat. No, those void scent fought fiercely, but they'll fight no more. So you had already crossed paths with them. Though the tales may not help you in the battles ahead, I dare say they gave you something to think upon. Yeah, definitely. As mortals, then void sent, then archfiends, these troubled souls fought with all their being, and now their fight is over. Well, I myself have only heard the tales from the others. If I'm to make their feelings my own, I need to become whole again, which I can do now, thanks to you. So all of them are accounted for? Then by all means, let's have them return to the way they were. Now, what do they look like? Are they just a bigger version of themselves? Without further ado then, to me, myself. Yep, seems like all of them. Yep, just a bigger one with more eyes. At last we're whole again. There's nothing we need fear. And that which each of us experienced since coming here is as if I had if I had experienced it all for myself. I say it again, but this world is truly a fascinating place. I must see more of it. Yes, I must. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but now that it's whole, I can't help but feel that it's more of a danger. Yet with the undersea portal destroyed, there's no way to return it whence it came. Whatever should we do now? What's this I see? Oh, it's Voidsent. There's a few of them in that direction. More of my brethren made it over, it seems. Curious, though. This is much farther than I can usually perceive. I can only assume my vision has improved. Could this be the cumulative effect of our experiences here? What? It can sense its kind from a vast distance? Amazing. Such an ability would make the task of tracking down invading voids a breeze. If the creatures would agree to assist us in this manner, I'm confident that I can convince my superiors to forge a pact with it. Imagine getting this Voidsent as your avatar as a Reaper. Oh, it means I can remain in this world, and I gladly agree to that arrangement. I can't say how much I'm indebted to you, mortal. Working with this fellow here, I'll find a way to communicate with your kind and make myself useful. Thank you for everything. Somewhere in the world. A new chapter of New Game Plus has been added. MHC. Endwalker Part 2? Was that it? Oh, no, that's part 2 of, like, 6.0. Oh, it's this one. Wait. Chronicles of Light. There's other Chronicles of Light? What? Hold on, I need to look into this. Chronicles of Light. I'll find this out later. Well, either way. It's time to start one of the, role quests. That'll be physical DPS right here. This one's, Lominsa? Am I sure I want to do Lominsa? Ishgard, Doma, Alamigan. Which one is this? This one's magical range DPS. Sure, why not?